So as of today, as I am recording this, this is the start of the 22-23 Champions League. And I thought, why not go on FIFA, do all the branded transfers, and simulate it, and see how do EA predict how good your team may be. And I'm so sorry if you support Arsenal. As you can see, we are currently on FIFA, and I'm not on the actual UCL mode because there's some issues that you may have. You can't have more than one team from Scotland, for example, and of course there's Rangers and Celtic in there, so I'm going to make my own tournament. These are all the groups. We've got Group A, Ajax, Liverpool, Napoli, and Rangers. This is actually one of my favourite groups of the entire tournament. This is actually going to be a mad group, I think. Group B, Porto, Atletico, Leverkusen, Club Brugge. Group C, Bayern, Barca, Inter, and Victoria. I literally live in Poland. I live like right on the border to the Czech Republic. I still have no idea how I'm really supposed to like say this word. Pilsen. Victoria Pilsen. See, I'm cultured. Group D, Frankfurt, Spurs, Sporting, and Marseille. AC Milan, Chelsea, Salzburg, Zagreb, Madrid, Leipzig, Shakhtar, and Celtic. Man City, Sevilla, Dortmund, and Copenhagen, and PSG, Juventus, Benfica, and of course, sadly, they've not got the Maccabi Israeli team in the game. I've just kind of replaced him with Ferenc Kavozi. I'm so sorry if you're Israeli, but I think you like Hungary, so there you go, that's your new team now. I've also gone into all the new teams as well and made other brand new transfers, so of course, let's say for example Liverpool, they've not got Mane, and on the bench they've got the likes of, well, in the team they've got Darwin Núñez and Arthur, and I've not made every single possible signing, so there may be like a 19-year-old kid that's like made a move to like a team. I'm not going to go for the effort of every single one. I'll be here literally for 25 hours. But the main ones that really makes a difference of the simulation, I've done it, okay? So don't... I know there'll be one guy in the comments that's like, oh my god, he's gone to Besiktas or something. I don't care. Let's go and simulate the UCL, and let's see how teams do. If you guys do enjoy, smash a like button. We are so close to 300,000 subscribers. We are literally 2,000 away from 300k, which is mental. So if you're new here, drop a sub, and let's try and hit 1,500 likes as well. Yo, do you play FIFA 22? Yeah. Is your team bang average? You absolute pathetic piece of... You're saying that to the viewers? No, obviously. Ah, okay. I mean you. Do you face teams like this? You can't keep getting away with it! Do you know there's a way to get coins? Why are you shouting at me? Then go to userbuy.com for the cheapest and most reliable place to buy your coins on FIFA 22. Link is down below in the description, and also use code Vizeh at checkout to get a discount. So even though I did the groups in the exact order that they are in real life, it's still kind of mixed in terms of who they play first. So, of course, Liverpool play against Rangers first for whatever reason, even though they should be against Napoli. Again, it doesn't really matter in terms of the actual order. They're playing the right teams. But, yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. A draw? Liverpool drew to Rangers. Right, so FIFA is quite realistic. They still can't win in this world either. And here we go, boys. We have now finished the group stage, and it ended like this. So Group A, Liverpool topping it as expected, and sadly Rangers, they put in a good battle, but sadly couldn't do enough to qualify through Group A. Ajax really struggling this time round, and Napoli qualifying second place. Group B, Leverkusen topping it with Atletico Madrid second place, and Porto just missing out, but was actually quite a competitive group. Group C, as you'd expect, Barcelona and Bayern qualifying through. Inter only just missing out. And Pilsen, at least they got 2 points, at least. Group D, Spurs topping it, and Sporting just narrowly on goal difference qualifying through ahead of Marseille. Frankfurt losing every single game. Group E, AC Milan topping it with Chelsea in second place, which is actually quite interesting because, you know, it's quite a poor group, you would think, and Zagreb did quite a decent attempt to have a fight of it. Group F, Real Madrid topping it with 6 wins in a row. RB Leipzig qualifying through, and Celtic with a win, but still being bottom of the group. Group G, Sevilla topping it with Man City second, and Dortmund being knocked out, which is something which actually doesn't really surprise me, especially the fact that they are now missing likes of Erling Haaland. And now Group H, last group, PSG and Juventus qualifying through. Only just Benfica almost was able to squeeze through ahead of Juventus, but just not having enough at the end of the day. So round of 16 into knockouts, and it will look like this. It is Spurs versus Bayern Munich all over again. Barcelona versus Sporting, Liverpool v Leipzig, Leverkusen v Chelsea, Sevilla v Napoli, Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid, PSG v Man City, a massive game there, and AC Milan versus Juventus. Now, I do think there are rules in real life that means that you can't face a team that's in the same nation as you instantly, but it's FIFA. Just gotta deal with it. And here we go. Now it's time. Spurs beat Bayern Munich. Mane as a striker. Can they do enough in the first leg? And it's 2-1 advantage to Bayern Munich. Perisic with the goal. You would hope that nothing bad should happen here. And almost, to be fair, 2-1's not bad. Liverpool versus Leipzig. Werner back at Leipzig as well. And can they get a good result? And they can. Leipzig with the first leg lead from Anfield. And it's not looking good for Jurgen Klopp. Now it's time for Madrid derby already this early. And it's 2-2. And now his next one. And it's going to be PSG 2, City 2. Messi with both the goals. And Mahrez and Foden. And I cannot believe it, but it's going to be a shame to see one of these two sides already being knocked out already. Second leg time. Can Spurs make a comeback? And they can! And they can! Spurs with Scarlett! With the winner. Scarlett? Oh my god, Scarlett is literally at Portsmouth. He's not even playing for them anymore. He's literally on loan at Portsmouth. You know what? I don't even care, man. I'm keeping it. If a guy who's literally at... If a guy who is literally at Portsmouth is going past you in Champions League, then I think that's your fault, really. Sporting beat Barcelona. A draw, and Barca goes through, but it's not convincing. I'm gonna have Bayern fans have a go at me for the fact that he actually should be at Portsmouth, but really, I think it's your guys' fault. Liverpool, they need to come back here. Can they do it? In Germany, and... Oh my god, wow, okay. Wow. Leipzig has knocked out Liverpool in the round of 16. Spurs has gone through, but Liverpool hasn't. Atleti versus Real Madrid. Is it time? I don't know what's happened. It's 3-3. I think it's away goals. I think away goals has given Real Madrid the W here. It's not gone on pens. I'm pretty sure Real Madrid has knocked out Atletico Madrid, which I feel like away goals isn't a rule anymore. Yeah, it is. It is still a rule. It's in FIFA. Sorry, lads. Now it's time for Man City versus PSG. And PSG has knocked out Manchester City. So Neymar with both the goals. Cancelo's goal was not enough. And Jesus Christ, man. Okay, so it's only Spurs left, I think. And Chelsea. Sorry, Chelsea, they also knocked out Leverkusen. I missed out on that completely. And Sevilla knocked out Napoli. And AC Milan knocked out Juventus. So the quarterfinals look like this. Spurs versus Barcelona. Leipzig versus Chelsea. Sevilla versus Real Madrid. PSG versus AC Milan. Man City and Liverpool are already knocked out. And so is Bayern as well. We may get a surprising team to win the entire thing. From now on, I'm a Spurs fan. Come on, you Spurs. Here we go in the first leg. And it's a 1-0 win to Barcelona, which is quite frustrating if you're a Spurs fan. If you're knocking out Bayern, I mean, Barca, you would think it's probably a more weakened team than them. Sevilla beat Real Madrid. Real Madrid is a Spanish link-up here, and it will be 2-1 advantage to the Madrid side. PSG beat AC Milan. You would think that this would be a simple PSG win, and it is. Is it time for another Spurs comeback? The comeback of dreams. Is it on? It's not. Spurs have been knocked out by Barcelona. Rafinha and Dembele with the goals. And Barcelona, you're into a semi-final. Real Madrid against Sevilla. And wow, okay, Sevilla actually beat them at the Santiago Bernabeu. But it won't be enough because of away goal rule. So both times, Real Madrid qualified on away goals. That's so lucky that. Keeping tabs as well, Chelsea has been knocked out by RB Leipzig. So RB Leipzig is in the Champions League semi-final. And last but not least, AC Milan beat PSG. It's a good game, 3-3, but PSG will be going through. And it's all come down to the semi-finals. Barcelona versus RB Leipzig and Real Madrid versus PSG. Could we get an El Clasico final? Now that would be something. First leg here, Barcelona beat Leipzig at the Nou Camp. 1-0 to Barcelona. Memphis with the winner. I really want to see Real Madrid do something against PSG here. I really want to see it now. I think that'd be great to see an El Clasico final. Real Madrid versus PSG. 2-1 to PSG. And Neymar missed a penalty as well. It was a lead by Toni Kroos, but advantage goes to France. Barcelona, can they get their job done against RB Leipzig in the semi-final of the Champions League? And they can. Lewandowski with 2 goals, and Barcelona is in a Champions League final. And all eyes turn to Paris. PSG versus Real Madrid. The moment of truth here. Is the comeback on? And it's not. It's a good effort. Mendy and Chouamani with the goals, but Neymar with 2 goals. And Neymar has properly shown up in these last couple of games here and dragged PSG. And there you go. The final is done. The final is here. Barcelona versus PSG. Top goal scorers is Lewandowski, Neymar, and Andre Silva. The teams have been set. Ramos playing as a centre mid, which is interesting, actually. It's time to sim the match here. I'm going to sim it properly. And here we go, boys. Mbappe with the goal in the final. And it's his advantage to PSG. And there you go. 2-0. Pereira with a goal in the final. And it's not looking good here. Half-time, just around the corner. It's half-time. PSG 2, Barcelona 0. And I can't really see Barcelona making a comeback here. I really can't. And that's the end of that. Oh, I simmed it thinking, okay, well, that's that over. Apparently not. 3-2, PSG has won the Champions League. I may not seem that happy. It's because this is probably the most predictable ending to all of this. Of course, PSG won the Champions League. Tell me down below in the comments, who do you guys think will win the Champions League? If you guys want, I could do a video where I'm simulating this 10 times. So tell me if you guys want that. And I'll see you guys next time for another video. And stay safe.